This is a black and white, probably from the 50s, semi-documentary type film about Yellowstone National Park done by Castle Films. I haven't been able to find another one like it, so I decided to go ahead and digitize it. This kind of encourages people to be a little more friendly to bears than they probably should have been. It's kind of been a reoccurring theme. Yeah, protected wildlife, we're the ones that should be protected. Mother grizzly bear and babies with a crowd of people standing around. What could go wrong? Baby bear up a tree. Yep, let's take a picture of it. Mommy might be around. Uh-oh, look, canned food. She's about to win the Darwin Award, I think. The bear's going, lunch. Deer know, or actually those are antelope, know better than to stay around the bears. They're gone. Yep, yep. Buffalo, yep. They actually these days injure more people than bears do. Pretty casual attitude around these guys also. Fishing's probably safe, except for when a bunch of people are standing on a bridge right next to each other throwing hooked lines into the water, but none of that going on here. There's a book called Death in Yellowstone. I'm not trying to discourage people from going there. It's a beautiful place. But people have jumped off this observation deck right there into the water. Or actually, I just read one person had. And they didn't make it. Didn't seem like a really good idea then. Probably not a good idea now. That's a lot of water. Yeah, this is another story. Death in Yellowstone will put some haunting visions in your head about the way people have died here. You have superheated water, 250 to 300 degrees, shooting up different velocities and volume depending on just the time it happens. But the water is shooting up about the speed of sound, is what I read. I did not know that. But it's a pretty dangerous situation if you don't stay in the designated areas, which people apparently do not. Stupidest thing I read was two guys were trying to cook a chicken in a thermal pool, and they actually lived, but only because they were apprehended by a ranger, and if they'd stayed there any longer, who knows.